It's time for Sistas with a TAS. So we open with the assistant heifer dropping Zach off at the hotel, and she's like, "This is expensive. You're not doing anything illegal, are you?" We just start off with that ham fist. So he whining about Karen, and she like, "Look, you're insane because you think you're going to get a different result with the same heifer. Try something new." Zach, if you over her or you want to get over her, why are you going to this hotel? Like, why does it matter? You need to be looking for housing for yourself because the Braxton hybrids put you out. Child, then she gonna give him her number. You call me if you need anything. I think you need something. But what you really need is to get you some business. So now we've got Karen and the preacher man mid-coitus getting their little champagne and roses delivered by that nosy assistant. I mean, his actors, if anything, show you they don't know how to make love. Like, it is just like, I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my goodness, so now we got... Zach is really pulling out tools to break into this hotel room. You ain't got no life. I could never imagine being invested in somebody else's business like that. You ain't got to tell me twice it's over. Once is good enough. I'm like, I'm moving on. He really done broke in this room and gonna see her getting her coochie. Oh my God, so immediately he starts fighting the preacher. She's like, I needed time. I needed to know you needed to properly break up. Oh my God. Girl, she all apologetic with new hair and everything. Caught with his chin in your coochie. Girl, I mean, just messed up any hope of an orgasm for her. Ain't nothing worse than being interrupted. So security come in the room hearing all of the kerfuffle. So now he gonna get kicked out of the real estate program because they saw him breaking into the room on camera. Put your hands behind your back. All this over a woman who doesn't want you no more? Girl, you stupid. Now carrying on, walk off. I gotta go home. This is bull. You're bull, Karen, and you always have been. So the preacher man gonna say, okay, are you going to bail him out or are you just heading to the heezy? And she said, it's none of your business. Well, his chin was just in your cooch, so I could see why he's invested. I mean, this is just the sorriest plot line I have ever seen. It's worse than Andy, but I'm sure they're gonna get to her idiocy in a minute. So now we got the bank heifer and Andy. They slept over together because, you know, Andy's apartment was seized by the government. But meanwhile, the bank heifer's about to be fired. So the bank heifer who don't know she about to lose her job, get this dance, is trying to give Andy a little pep talk and get up. And Andy gonna say, I hate men. You should hate your poor choices. Once you found out he was an adulterer, you could have moved on. But no, you kept on putting your pussy on that woman's husband's penis. That's what you kept doing. So don't hate nobody but yourself. Maybe if you weren't a cheating hussy, maybe if you weren't tramping around with somebody else's man, you wouldn't be in this predicament. In the words of Nene Leakes, close your legs to married men. It hurts. We know it hurt the heifer whose husband you was messing with. It hurt her too. You wasn't caring about her hurt though. You was hunching hurt free. Tyler Perry, you sorry piece of ooh. The way they're saying career on this right now, the bank heifer said, we gonna go get back your career. I know he's watching, and I know that was a nod to me. I know it was. But yeah, how we gonna get a little job back? Y'all heard it. If you was watching and you heard it, it's at like the 20-minute mark. Career. Tyler, you thieving sissy, oh God, you don't have an original thought in your head. Oh God, we got the Braxton hybrid and the cowboy. After we sent Andy off to try to get her life back together. Good luck. But he didn't handcuff her to the bed, but she's in her house, and she's lazy, so where is she going? Oh, Lord, they shot this terribly. I guess it's because of the vibe, but then again, it's just Tyler Perry's cheap and untalented. The chat said Sister got too many struggle love episodes. So now we've got Karen walking into the salon with her nosy assistant. Oh wait, Karen done went to bed in the salon because, she didn't want to go back to her messed up house and she didn't want to stay with the preacher man. I would have let his chin get right back in my coochie. Wouldn't no bum stop me. Homosexuals ain't stopping me from getting my groove. From getting my groove at night. Her assistant was like, wait, didn't you have a good time at the hotel last night? Did you get my champagne and flowers? The assistant said I had to buy the stuff for him because he didn't have any money. Oh, you didn't. If you don't have any money, that's his problem. You did it because you're nosy. And then she said he gonna pay me back. Oh, you stupider than her. Oh, goodness, now the assistant's like, oh, you need to bail Zach out of jail. No, because he broke into your hotel room. You don't need to bail him out of anything. That's his idiocy. Maybe he needs to learn how to deal with it on his own. Oh, Lord, now we got the bank heifer sissy throwing that little event for his pappy. Oh, Lord. So now, I honestly don't know what the heck is going on. We got Big Bone Sissy come in, the bank heifer friend, in a cheap Poochie knockoff shirt and some, I can't even say this is Claire's jewelry. It looks like Staples, like you just made a choker out of safety pins. Oh my God. The blackest thing I done heard all day. Who all coming? We is the first people that, wait, who gonna be there? Oh God. This is the worst episode ever. So now we're with the lawyer that Andy's gotten to help Gary, her adulterer. So he's still blaming everything on the ex-wife. Oh God, now he's starting to grill the lawyer. What were you doing talking to Andy? Child, you don't need to be worried about if she's cheating on you or not. Since you're also an adulterer, why would you expect fidelity from her? If she gonna willingly sit her puss on your peen, knowing that you got a whole wife and children with special needs, that you gonna trust that heifer? You stupid. That's what happens when you toy around with tramps. Oh God, so now we in jail with Zach, and that heifer who was trying to get that peen is here. Maybe he can give her the low soft one and get out of the hooskow. His bail is at $5,000. So she gonna call the real estate heifer, aka Andy's assistant, since he needs help. But she got $5,000 for him, and also you ain't supposed to be a two-time offender to be in that little group. So why just? Oh God, this is stupid. I mean, last season was bad, but this, oof. She's like, I'm at work. Why are you bothering me in jail? She's like, I guess I'll swing by after work and pick you up. The police officer just heckling. Oh, he wants your check, girl. He want a full $5,000 in cash. Fatima can't believe it, but I feel like, girl, you walked around with the audacity for a season and a half now, so it's about time it got back to you. So Gary's lawyer goes to tell Fatima that, he ain't shit. So as she's talking to the lawyer, she gets a package. Fatima does. Okay, so Gary sent a box of money to Andy by way of Fatima. But Fatima opened the box, sees the money, and is she gonna give it to Andy or no? So Andy walk in and Fatima looking at her like, I ain't giving you this box of money. Okay, she go on and give her the box. She's like, I want to do it. She said, here you go. Andy said, whatever it is, I don't want it. She said, I can have it. Girl, Fatima just go on and walk. Fatima went on and said, it's a lot of money in here. Andy snatched that box. So now Andy going to meet with the head of her firm. No, I'm gonna leave Braxton family values alone. They just too dysfunctional for me. Oh Lord, this outfit she has on. Jesus, who does these dresses? Okay, so Andy says you were about to lose your job. Get this dance. You were about to lose your job because you tried to sue for insurance fraud. Oh my God, this acting. The writing or the acting, what is worse? The way she said, "Talk!" I mean, it's just like, it's two people on two totally different pages, two different emotional, So he says, look, there could be $1 million settlement in the card. I'm genuinely confused. Andy, you dumb fuck. You dumb fuckle girl. You still hot in the puss for Gary. Lord, is the sound on? Okay, good. I just need to know if Gary's innocent. You out here with nothing. Your apartment has been repossessed. You're living off your friend's credit card, but you still worried about Gary? So he may have proof that Gary's innocent, and she don't say she gonna take the settlement or not. She just run off. So she taped his ass, giving that little offer and run to the board and show them. We still ain't got the election results. Hurry the fuck up. So the big boss says, well, I'll just call the FBI and let's see if we can get this proof. I mean, who goes to a business meeting with a split this high? She got a slit in this skirt damn near up to her puss. Just leg. It's a good little leg, but that ain't what you wear to a business meeting. Oh, God. Why is the heifer crying now? You should have been crying when you were sleeping with an adulterer. That's when you should have been crying. All right, we got another episode. Let's get it over with. So we open right where we left off with Andy crying in this crappy dress. So Andy happy and she invite Fatima to Maurice's event tonight. So I guess that's where the episode going in. So now that guy whose grandmama she helped ask her to dinner. I forgot all about him. And she's busy being an adulteress. So I don't think she's got time for you, sir. He said, well, you ain't got no ring on your finger. I know you with somebody else's husband at the moment, but I can put my bid in. And then she wants to say, I'm not for sale, with a drastic music change. Girl, you ain't for, that's right, because you busy fucking somebody else's husband. So just remember that don't ever get high and mighty with somebody else's husband's penis in your mouth. Oh my God. So now he whining to Fatima that he'd have missed his chance with Andy. So he asking her to put in a good word. So now we got the bank heifer working up to her boss to see if she's fired or not. So it seemed like the boss wasn't on her side, but actually she kept her from getting a 3-week suspension. But if you didn't do anything wrong, then what was the issue? Why you gotta be suspended? So she's like, look, I got somebody neutral to train anyway. We got the sissy out, the big bone sissy out. So let's get to work. Oh God, who is this new guy? Not a new character. We've got enough crappy characters as it is. We don't need another pointless plot line. See, his lips is discolored by too much blunts. No. This average Joe? No, thank you. So she realizes, oh, wait a minute, Maurice might be about to lose his job. Get that dance. So Danny's boss calls her and is like, where the heck is Zach? And she's like, oh, maybe something's wrong. So now Andy drops by Karen's salon. Oof, in this shitty dress. God, I shouldn't have to look at the same mistake for 2 episodes in a row. Wait, Andy, now you interested in Paris? The fool that you was telling, I'm not for sale. I'm an adulteress. Wait a minute, now you're believing in what Jasmine says when you realize that she set up her husband? I can't, Andy, I can't with you. You too stupid. So Karen says, well, we can't trust the wife, but the heifer might be telling the truth. And then she shows her all the money that he sent her from jail, and I'm like, is this smart? to keep doing stuff with the finances that you know are probably illegal. You just got everything repossessed. Now you want to put your hands on more dirty money. Okay. Karen said, where did he get this money? She's like, I don't know. I'm putting it in the safety deposit box. I don't know. I don't care. Karen says, oh, by the way, Zach got arrested and child, I can't help him no more. So now we got the big bone sissy with the heifer at the bank, and he sees that she got a little crush on the new guy. So now we got the big bone sissy upset with the new guy because he thinks he's about to steal his job. He says, you're the boss's type. Did you use your tallywhacker to get this teller position? Lord, so now we got this dang police officer bothering Zach in prison about some bet that happened years ago when they was messing around. Okay, so there was a bet with his boys that he could get the puss, and he got it and ran off. Well, girl, you know men ain't shit. You had to learn at some point. So she's still broken and don't know if she can trust people. Well, you're stupid. But somebody done posted his bail so he can get on after he apologizes to the heifer. Oh, it was Fatima. So now we got the preacher man stopping by Kern's. So she invites him out to the little event at the sissy bar, and she's like, oh my God, you're a straight black man who'll go to a sissy bar. Wow, they that scared? I'll tell you, you ain't got, straight men, you ain't got to be afraid of me. You know why? Because I know your asses ain't clean. Don't nobody want that. You keep your yellow ring to yourself. Aha! So now we with the bank heifer and the Braxton hybrid, and she's like, I don't even like Maurice. Why am I going to celebrate this sissy? So now Andy goes to visit Gary in jail. Why is he worrying about how much Hayden is helping her when you lost all her shit? So she's like, I'm sick of you being jealous. You think I sleep with everybody I work with. Well, you'll sleep with somebody else's husband so he knows you're a hussy. Aha! She said, you ain't got too many options, sir. You gonna have to pick a trouble. I can't deal with your jealousy and your ex-wife. She said, let me get this straight. You don't want me to talk to the guy that's gonna help me get my stuff back. And he said, that apartment ain't shit. And it isn't. He said, I'm trying to give you the world and you out here looking regular. He said, well, you know what? I got a new lawyer anyway, so you can get on. Now she gonna say, you fucked my life up. But he said, well, girl, you was out here dick hopping on husbands anyway. What'd you expect? Oh, he said, I want my money back, heifer. Don't call me no more. She said, I ain't giving you shit. Well, girl, that was the shit, and I do mean shit.